for today's video, I am over on OPBlocks prison server, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a starter guide, a couple of tips and tricks that you need to know if you're a brand new player and you're a little bit overwhelmed and you don't know where to begin. I'm going to cover all the basics for prisons. Before we jump into this video, please drop a like right now, which is the big thumbs up button down below, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Let me know in the comments section what your favorite thing is over on this prison realm, and now let's jump into this. Okay, so as soon as you join for the first time, you will get a pickaxe, a standard pickaxe, which you can see here. I've got 0 blocks mined and 0 enchants, and just it's a level 1. It's the standard pickaxe that you get in game. The next thing to know is the sidebar, which has the info, and that tells you your rank, your prestige, the currencies that you have in game, and all your different levels. Now, the prison server on OPBlocks uses an A to Z mining system. What that means is you start at rank A, and then you have to mine as much as you can, and then your bar will go up. To do that, I'm just going to go to pmine, or you can do the command /mine. And in here, you'll be able to go on over to your mine. So you can see right now, all of these other ones are locked, and it is an A to Z system. So starting at level A, the aim is basically to come on in and begin to mine like so. The more blocks that I mine, you'll start to see my bars are going up, my XP, my blocks mined are all going up. And then the more and more that I mine, that bar, which is currently fully red, will eventually start to go up. And the aim is to get that maxed and then basically do the command /rank up, and then I will go into rank B. And the end goal is to get to rank Z. From A to Z depends on the type of ores that you get. So right now in this one, we are mining out coal. Obviously rank Z will have much better ores. They sell for a lot more money. And then once you get to level Z, that is where you can then prestige. And prestige then goes to level 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. When you then prestige to level 1, you then go back to rank A. You then have to work your way back through it again. So rank A to Z, prestige again to level 2, A to Z, prestige to level 3. As an example, if I just hover over a player in game, for example, CMD Cat here is... Oh, CMD Cat has just gone off my screen, but they are rank A, but prestige level 21. You'll also notice the mine that I'm currently in has multiple players in it. So until you get to prestige level 5, you will share a mine dependent on the rank level you are with other people. So I'm rank A. That means all these people that we see on my mine right now are also rank A. They might be prestige level 3, but they are rank A. They're also in the same zone as me. So zone 5 is what I'm currently in, as we can see on the sidebar. That means that I'm going to share the same zone as those other players. Now, a couple of things to note. You'll notice it was really slow. I'm going to be honest, it's slow to mine, and it is normally much quicker and faster. If you right click on your pickaxe, you have a interface with a load of commands. And this first one is enchant, and in here you can see all the different enchants that you are going to want to apply to your pickaxe. This will make things go much faster, quicker, smoother, and really just progress 10 times faster. Now you'll notice all of these cost something called eTokens. So when it comes to these upgrades, I spoke to the chat and the OP prisoners, should we say, and everyone recommends that you are to upgrade your efficiency as the first thing. And you really want to aim to get this to level 12. You can see it caps at level 30. Right now I'm at level 0. Once you've upgraded that to level 12, you're then going to focus on both jackhammer. You're also going to focus on your luck and your fortune as well. And you're going to kind of want to aim to max those out over time. Now you'll notice these cost eTokens. And right now when I mine, all I'm getting is XP. If you actually come on back to the very back of the mine, I am just going to fly. You can fly if you have the perk, by the way. But if you come on over to the very back of the mine, you'll see there's a fishing pond right now. And the idea is you click the NPC and he gives you a sphere. It actually tells you how many fish you're allowed to catch in this rank / mine. Each mine and rank has a different sort of cap to it. So right now it is 50. But if you come on into the water, you'll be able to see there's a load of fish down here. And the aim is to go on through and catch all these fish. And you'll notice that I am getting eTokens from catching these fish. Obviously, the aim is personally come down, do this as step 1. Now I have to give a shout out to Amy Seal, who actually gave me a load of eTokens, which means that I can quite quickly just upgrade some of my tools to show you kind of what these things do, just as an example. So I'm just going to do a couple of these to show you how much faster this now goes with just those as an upgrade, and that's what you're essentially working towards. Now you'll notice as I am hitting these blocks, they're all going into my backpack. So I can do the command /BP or the command /backpack, and you can see in here how much stuff is in it. I can then do the command /sell, and it then sells all my items in my backpack. Now, I actually recommend toggling on a command called auto sell. What that then means is as I am mining away right now, it is going to auto sell all these items that I am getting. Now, this is not a real-time auto sell. So what I mean by that is there is a timer on it. Normally around 30 seconds, I think, but don't quote me on that. But essentially, the more that you mine, they go into your backpack. And then once you have that auto sell feature on, it will automatically start to auto sell your backpack. Now to get auto sell, you can get it from perk notes, which can be obtained in crates, but also if you vote in game, you will have a temporary timer on your auto sell. Now there are probably much more efficient ways to mine than what I'm doing right now, which is kind of making a mess and probably annoying a load of people. I will figure out a good way and kind of show you guys the most efficient way to mine and all sorts of other tips coming very soon. Now, as you'll see, I'm mining, and actually my bar has gone from being red to fully green. This means that I am ready to go to my next rank. I can do the command /rank, or I can do the command rank up max. What rank up max means, and the difference between the two, is just rank up is going to take me from A to B. However, let's say I saw my backpack that had a ton of stuff in it, and that stuff actually meant that I could quite quickly go from rank A to rank E, as an example. Rank up max will take me all the way up to rank E much quicker. If I do that, you'll now see that I have ranked up. I can then do the command warp B, and that's going to take me into the mine for level B. As you see, I can start again, and I'm so close because of my auto sell feature that I'm really close to automatically going straight into rank C. Now that I'm in a second mine, it is worth noting when I come back here again, you will see I can now see all of those fish, and I can go ahead and mine in those fish. If I just do that command /mine as well, I can go back to mine A. So I can go back to mine A, get all of the fish for the eTokens, and then come on back into mine B as well. So the next thing to talk around is mainly your currencies, right? So you'll notice a couple of currencies on the sidebar, and it might look a little bit confusing. So eTokens are from fishing, but also if I just go back into those enchants on here, you will see some of these enchants on here will provide me eTokens as kind of the way that they work. So look, as the example right now, I have a 1 in 150 chance of earning eTokens. The more upgrades that you get, the better that then goes. So eTokens are used for your pickaxe upgrades. They're also used in auction house. So if I do the command /AH, you'll see everything in auction house is sold by eTokens. That is the main source of currency in this server. The next thing that you'll see is XP, and you get quite a lot of XP when you're mining. Again, some of these enchants in here give you XP boosts, and XP is used for the command XP shop. An XP shop allows you to buy trait rerolls. I'm going to have a separate video on trait rerolls and traits in general, but in a very, very high level, you buy the trait reroll, it then comes over, you kind of have to redeem it, so hit the shard on the floor, and then you go /traits, and you'll see in here how many rerolls you have, and you can reroll for different types of traits. I hover over the sidebar and you can see the different tiers when it comes to traits. Again, I will have a separate video on this very, very soon. But as an example, if I just inversely a player, because I have the ability to do so with my ranking game, over on the pickaxe boost category, you can see the different boosts that this pickaxe has, which is an indication of the different traits that this person has as well. Whereas if I hover over mine, you can see here, not as many. And then the final currency is dollars, and that is the money that we're making when we're selling our backpack as such, and you'll actually see that that money is used for your rank upgrade. So right now I'm rank B. To upgrade to rank C, it is going to cost me $6,000. I can do the command rank up. You'll now see I've ranked up to rank C. My next one though costs 11,500, so I'm going to need to do a bit of mining first to get that money. Obviously also max that bar out to green, and then I can go up another level. The next really important tip is the command /quest. Now you can see here I actually can't access quests to show you what they are, because you need to be rank Z to access them in the first place. But once you unlock rank Z, prestige 0, you can then access 5 quests. And you can get new quests each time you prestige up. Those quests do give you really good rewards. It is important to note the 5 quests that you are given, you can't skip them. And when you go to prestige 2, prestige 3, obviously that will then take you from 5 quests to 10 quests to 15 quests. It's 5 per prestige. You can't access any new quests until you've completed all 5 from your first prestige level. So that is a really important tip. The next thing is /pets. I'm going to have a separate video explaining pets in a lot more detail, because these ones are a little bit different to both Skyblock and Survival. But essentially you can apply pets, which gives you buff and boosts when you're mining. You can also apply candies to your pets, which is another buff or boost. So as you're mining along, you will eventually find pet eggs, which you can then open, and then they will be in this interface here. As you're mining along as well, you might get candies. You can also get them from things like crates. So those are also kind of all linked. We then have /gem shop, and gem shop is in here. You can see all of the different things that you can buy. Gems are essentially like, kind of the way that this server works is you buy gems off the actual OPB shop, and those gems are basically then used to buy monthly keys or Easter keys, seasonal keys, or any sort of additional upgrades, bundles, etc. are all in here. So there's a whole load of things in here that you can see and the cost for them. The next important thing to note is when you get to prestige 5, I'm talking a long time away, I'm going to be honest, but when you hit prestige 5, that is when you will unlock a personal mine. That means, for example, this guy that I'm mining next to here, he won't be there because I will be in my very own personal mine. Now, it's also worth noting that you can visit a personal mine, but you also have to be prestige 5 or higher. So unfortunately, because I'm not there yet, I'm not able to show you guys what that looks like, but I will in the very near future. Now, the very, very last thing, actually 2 last things, I lie. First of all, DBoss. If you follow my videos, most of you will be familiar with what DBoss is. DBoss is a thing over here. So it works the exact same as Skyblock and Survival in the sense of you're going to go ahead and kill the summoners, and then place the eyes down once you get them from the summoners. I actually don't know where the summoners are. Oh, there they are. It must have just lagged. But that is summoners. You kill them and then you place the eyes down. You can then go back to that command and you can see in here all the different things that you can craft. So you can craft boss sword and boss bow. I'm really jealous that they have a boss sword, by the way. But you also got all the different armor, and all the different armor provides you different boosts. And so you can see here, these are really good when you're then going back into your /mine. And I'm just going to go over to mine C because I've now upgraded. And because I've moved, I'm no longer allowed to teleport back. But now you can see, as I've gone to mine C, we've got a bit of a better ore, so that means I'm going to make a little bit more money. And you'll see that I'm ranking up much, much faster. That is because of the boosts that I did apply on my pickaxe when I bought them. So you can see how much value they bring when it comes to that. Now, the very last thing is payouts. So this server, OPB, we do offer payouts every single week. Yeah, you heard that right. Every Friday there is a payout. There is a command GTOP, and you can either be in a team or you can play solo. In a team, you have a maximum of 9 members. 10 if is it 9?
I don't know. Has anyone got a maxed out one?
It looks like 9.
I think it might be 9. I think yours was right with 9.
The max members is 9. That means that includes the leader, sorry. Now the way that this works is based on G score. Now G score is generated from physical blocks mined. I'm going to have a separate video explaining all of this in a lot more detail. But essentially, the more blocks that you break physically, that counts towards G score. That then adds you to the leaderboard. This does not reset, guys. It is not a weekly reset. So the more blocks that you mine, they will stay there. And obviously, Godwind, as the example, he's played since day 1 of the prison server launching, and therefore they've got a significant amount more G score than what I do right now because I've only just started today. However, don't let that put you off, because the more that you grind, you are easily going to overtake some of these players. So definitely keep that in mind. You can also check out the solo leaderboard. It is worth noting, solos is when you are a 1-person island. If you invite a member to your island, that then means that you are your gang, sorry, not island. If you invite a person to your gang, you will automatically be pushed into teams. If that person then leaves, you will remain in teams. Those rules still apply. Okay, and that is the video, guys. Hopefully I try to keep it as high level but to the point. As I've mentioned and referenced, there's going to be a ton of content coming out, all different guides and videos and things related to prisons to help you get the best and optimum different things out of here. So for that reason, please do subscribe if you're not already, and don't forget to drop a like on this video right now. Let me know in the comments section as well what your prestige level is, and I will see you in another video very soon, but goodbye for now.